going along. I'm happy for the lady. She's a single mum.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the team at Buxton Real Estate, welcome to the auction of 14 Cameron Road in Box Hill North. For those of you who don't know me, Chen is my name, also the listing agent alongside Chen, who has been working tirelessly throughout the entire campaign. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the vendors for entrusting us with the sale of the beautiful family home behind us, and to the bidders in the crowd, some of you that are registered online, so they'll be bidding through Zoom today, and some of the bidders in person. I wish you all the best and good luck with the auction today. And to that one lucky buyer, we congratulate you in advance on your astute purchase. This auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available before the commencement of the auction, as the auctioneer will be indicating bidders upon request and the rights to place bids on behalf of the sellers, otherwise known as vendor bids. If and when I decide to place those bids, I'll simply say vendor bid. This rules prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides fines for misconduct. And last but not least, when this paperwork hits my hand and this property is deemed sold, I'll absolutely take no late bids and offers beyond that point. If you're successful here today, all that required from you is a little 10% deposit of the full purchase price, and the settlement time, you pick the time frame that suits you best, but the sellers have been quite flexible here today, anywhere within the vicinity of 80 through to 90 days, unless prior arrangements have been made with you beforehand. In the instance where you're bidding against vendor bids, you have two options. Do not bid against the highest vendor bid, which means that you'll decrease your chances of being successful here today, as we'll get to negotiate with multiple parties afterwards. On the positive flip side, however, is that if you do bid against the highest vendor bid, you earn yourself the exclusive right to negotiate with the sellers, and statistically speaking, you'll increase your chances of being successful here today. Behind us, ladies and gentlemen, you've all been through the property before, updated inside and maintained with stylish flair. Expansive living spaces flow together whilst allowing zone spaces for privacy, showing off a comfortable lounge room flowing seamlessly through to the rear, open plan family and dining space. This home is ideally located to love time at home or explore the vibrant local community and parklands behind you as well. Tall windows allow extensive natural light, and the rear living space opens to an entertaining paradise with a substantial covered deck ideal for the warmer months. Spend time with guests and family enjoying al fresco dining while kids play in the mammoth grass yard complete with lovely fruit trees. The kitchen is pristine, central and comes well equipped with stainless steel gas appliances, clever storage design, dishwasher, walk-in pantry, timber island counter, 3 generous bedrooms contain built-in robes, while the 4th is perfect for a child's room or home office, and situated in one of the best cities in the world and one of the best suburbs on offer in Melbourne. Therefore, it's no surprise to us, ladies and gentlemen, that the prices keep going up around this pocket of Box Hill North. So I'll kick it over to you now. Balls in your court. Who would like to get the auction started with an opening bid, opening offer, 14 Cameron Road in central Box Hill North now, within the Box Hill High School zone, ladies and gentlemen. So your sport for choice in terms of schooling.
1.3.
1.3, welcome to the bidding here, sir. Don't miss out today. Missed out earlier today, so here's your chance to redeem yourself here at $1,300,000 now, right in the centre. At $1,300,000 now, opening proceedings here, and I wish you all the best in the auction procedure today. At $1.3 million now. At $1,300,000, searching for an increment from the crowd here now, ladies and gentlemen.
1.31. Pedal number 23.
Paddle number 23, bidding from online, ladies and gentlemen. As I said before, at 1.31, straight back at you, Stephen. What do you say? At $1,310,000 now. Let's give us a knockout offer now, say. At $1,310,000 here on my left.
1.32. 1.35.
1.35, welcome to the bidding here, man. New interest here, which indicates to me we're still in a great value buying zone today, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,350,000 now. 14 Cameron Road, look at this beautiful tree in front of us, providing plenty of shade and cover from the rain today, at $1,350,000, at 1.35, and backing onto the Springfield Park. Look at the views. You can keep the existing house or build a double story, choice is yours.
136.
At 136 now, 1.36 straight back at you. Let's round us up to 1.4, may I say? At 1.360 now, 3-man horse race. At $1,360,000 now, what do you say? At 1.360 now. I'm in your hands, ladies and gentlemen, you let me know. At $1,360,000 within the Box Hill High School zone. At 1.360 now. At 1.360. At $1,360,000 now.
370.
370, beat you to it. Let's go 380, may I say? At 1.370. At $1,370,000 now. Close to everything that you need. Kerry Mill shops just around the corner. McDonald's. Plenty of options, ladies and gentlemen. At 1.370. At 1.370 now. Someone round us up to lucky number 8, may I say? At 1.370. At $1,370,000 now. I'm good.
Sir, 8.
3.8. Bidder number.
3.8.
What from?
23.
Bidder number 23 now, 1.38. Paddle number 23 at $1,380,000. New interest from online here as well at 1.380. At $1,380,000 now.
1.4.
1.4 from Jim here at 1.4. Standing next to Jim here at $1.4 million now. Stephen, what do you say now? At $1,400,000. At $1,400,000 now. At 1.4. 1.4 here. Holding the bid. Looks like they're holding the keys to 14 Cameron Road in central Box Hill North here at $1,400,000 now. Going to call it 3 times, so I'm sure and you're sure now, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,400,000 now. First call now, 1.4. Second call now at $1,400,000. 1.41, bidder number 23. Back in front here, paddle number 23 at 1.41. At $1,410,000 now. At 1.410. At 1.410 now, Jim, what do you say? Let's go 1.450, may I say? At 1.410. On my left-hand side, Stephen, with all the bidders here, at 1.410 now. At $1,410,000 now. At 1.410. One of you is holding the keys now. Bidder online's holding the keys, holding the bid. The rest of you will miss out on this opportunity to purchase backing onto Springfield Park. Perfect for the kids. Open out the gate and you walk to the park. Enjoy the facilities here right behind you. We're on the market and selling, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,410,000. Selling for no better bidding here today at $1,410,000. A sold sticker will be slapped onto the board. Who's going to be the lucky buyer here today? Don't walk away without purchasing prime real estate like this in Box Hill North. At $1,410,000 now. 420 now, back in front. 420, Ben. What do you say now? At 1,420 online. Bidders online. Couple of you registered. Ready to buy now at 1,420. At $1,420,000 now. What do you say? 1,420. At 1,420 now. Jim, here's your chance now at $1,420,000. Going to call 3 times now, ladies and gentlemen. First call now at 1,420. Second call now at $1,420,000.
4-3 here.
4-3 here, 4-3, new interest here on my left-hand side. At $1,430,000 now. Jim, let's go 1,440 or 1,450. At $1,430,000 now on my left-hand side here. At 1,430 now.
1.45.
145 now. Good bidding here, folks. At 1,450. At 1,450, Stephen, what do you say now? At 1,450. At $1,450,000. Close proximity to everything that you need. Parks, schools, public transport, buses on Dorking Road. At $1,450,000 now. Holding the bid, holding the keys. The rest of you are just holding the brochures at the moment. At $1,450,000 now. At 1,450. At $1,450,000. Put a little bit of distance against your competition here today. Let's go 1.5, may I say? At 1,450. At $1,450,000 now. Going to call it 3 times, so I'm sure and you're sure. At $1,450,000 now. First call now, 1,450. Second call now, $1,450,000. 4-6 now in the nick of time. $10,000 increment here on my left-hand side now. Back against you, Stephen and Jim. What do you say now? At $1,460,000. Round us up to 1.5 now, may I say? At 1,460 now on my left-hand side. At 1,460 now. At 1,460. At 1,460 here on my left. 1460 now. Don't hesitate, ladies and gentlemen. Now's not the time to hesitate. Now's going strong. Nod of the head indicates that there may be something coming, sir. What do you say? At 1460. Nod of the head. Can I get a bid from you, sir? At 1460 now, gentlemen's offer here. At 1460 in the pole position here. At $1,460,000. How many properties can you find in Box Hill North that back onto a park? Only a handful here, and especially Springfield Park. At $1,460,000 now. At 1460. Close to everything that you need. Public transport, Box Hill Central. This is in the Box Hill High School zone. The property that you missed out this morning was not in the school zone. So it's great value here, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,460,000. At $1,460,000 now. First call now at $1,460,000. Second call now at $1,460,000. For the third, 65 now, and then $65, $5,000 increment here, $5,000 at $1,465,000. At $1,465,000 now, it's either you or them now at $1,465,000, late stages of the auction. At $1,465,000 now. Going to call it 3 times now, ladies and gentlemen. First call now at $1,465,000. Second call now at $1,465,000. Third and final call now. 70 now in the nick of time. $75,000 here. At $1,470 now. At $1,470 on my left. At $1,470 now, Stephen. What do you say? Bidders online. Here's your chance to bid and buy. At $1,470,000. At $1,470 now, ladies and gentlemen. At $1,470.
75.
75, 1 4 3/4 here from Zoom, paddle number 20 now. The interest here at 1,475. At $1,475,000 now. At 1,475, properties on the market and selling, as I said before. No late bids, no late offers. Sold sticker will be slapped onto the board here. What? Sorry, 48. 148, not 1.8, 148. At 148 now, 148. At 148, standing next to Jim. At $1,480,000. 1,480. 1,480, Stephen. What do you say? At 1,480. Haven't heard of anything from you in a while now. I'd love to see you get back in front. At 1,480. At $1,480,000. 81. 20 now, bidder number 20, going up in increments of $1,000 now. Everyone is stretching their limits. At $1,481,000, the next bid could purchase 14 Cameron Road in Box Hill North and put an end to your property search journey here today. At $1,481,000 now from paddle number 20 here on the left-hand side at 1,481. As long as we're going up, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say? At 1,481 now, going to call it 3 times now, ladies and gentlemen. First call now, 1,481. Second call now at $1,481,000. 482 now, new interest here on my left-hand side at 1,482. At $1,482,000 now, who's going to round this up to 90? 82. 82 already here. There's already 82. There's already 82.
85.
I can't sell the property to both of you. You're going to have to go up. 85. 1,485. At $1,485. 86 now. 86, $1,000 increment here. 86. Let's go 90. May I say at 1,486. At $1,486,000 here. At 1,486. At 1,486, Jim. At
149.
1.49. Bidder number 91. 91 here. 1,491 on my left. 1,491, Jim, what do you say? At 1,491 online, what do you say as well? 1,491. May I see increment? At $1,491,000. Looking for 1.5. At $1,491,000 here. At 1,491. At $1,491,000 on my left-hand side here.
1.5.
1.5 bang. At $1,500,000 we got there in the end. At $1.5 million now, staying next to Jim. At $1.5 million now, Stephen, what do you say? At $1.5 million now. Here we go now, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. 505, $5,000 increment here from the left at 1,505. Jim, what do you say now? 1,505. Let's go 10 or 20, may I say, at 1,505. At $1,505,000 now on my left at 1,505. At $1,505,000 now. A couple of you in it here today at 1,505. Are you sure, man? You missed out on the last property before as well at $1,505,000. Don't go home today without buying prime real estate in Box Hill North. At $1,505,000 now. Here we go now, gentlemen's offer here, holding the bid, holding the keys at $1,505,000 now. First call now, 1,505. second call now at $1,505,000. For the third and final call now at $1,505,000 now. 510 here now in the nick of time. 511, $1,000 increment here at 511. At 1511. At 1511, Stephen, what do you say? Let's go 20 now at 1511. At $1,511,000. Close to everything that you need. Pyramid shots. 18, 15, 15. At 15, 16 now, 16 back against you, Jim. At 16. At 16 now. At $1,516,000. Let's go 20, Marseille at 16. At $1,516,000 now. 20, $4,000 increment here. 25 now, 1525. 15 and a quarter here at 1525 my left hand side. At 15 and a quarter here at 1525. At 1525 now. Let's get back in front, so let's try 30 or more. Let's go straight to 50 at 1525. At 1525 now, 15 and a quarter. At 15 and a quarter, Jim, what do you say? Haven't heard anything from you in a while as well. Stephen, 1525. 30 now, 1530. It's a two-man horse race here at 1530. It's either you or them now at 1530 now, at 1,530. At 1,035 now, 1535. 1535, Jim, what do you say? 1535, let's go 40 or 45. 40 now, 40, 1540. At 1540 now on my left hand side here, standing next to Jim. At 145. 41 now, I'm jumping ahead of myself now. 42, 140, 143, 1543. At 1543. 44, 45. Let's try 50, 6, 7, 8. 1548. 1548, let's go 155. We'll go 156. Up to you. Choice is yours, sir. 1548 now. 1548. Yeah, 1550. 1550 now, $2,000 increment at 1550. At 1550 now. At 1550. At 1550 now, ladies and gentlemen. 55. 1555. Testing my maths here. 1555. At $1,555,000 now back against you. 560 now. 156. At 156. At 1560 now. Jim, what do you say at 1560? Let's go 80, may I say? Lucky number 8. At $1,560,000 now, standing on my left. At 1560, 65, 66, at 1566. At $1,566,000 now, at 1566. Let's go 60 now. Let's go 70, may I say, at 1566. At $1,566,000 now. Playing for keeps here, ladies and gentlemen, at 1566. At $1,566,000. 67, no late bids, no late offers, ladies and gentlemen. At $1,567,000. At 1567. 70, 1570. At 1570. 71 here, 71, 72. 72, let's go 75 or more at 1572. At 1572. At $1,572,000. 73. 74, may I say? 73 here on my right. At 1573. 75. 76. 77. 7. 8. 9. 80. 10, 80, 1580 now, 1580. At 1580. 1580. At 1580 on my right. 1580. 81. 82. 82. 83. 82. 1582 now, 1582. 83. 85. 86. Stephen, 86. 90. 1590 bang. At 1590. Let's go 16. At 1590 now. 91. 92. 3. 4. 5. 95. 95. 1595. 1595 now. Let's go 16. At 1595. At 1,595,000. 1.6 bang. At 1.6 we got there in the end, ladies and gentlemen. At 1.6. At 1.6. 601 now. $1,000 increment. 601. 601 now. Let's go 610. May I say at 1601. Are you sure, ma'am? Let's try another $1,000 to put you back in front, and you can walk away with the keys here at 14 Cameron Road in Box Hill North. At $1,601,000 now. 1601. Standing next to Stephen. Looks like you may potentially have knocked out your competition here today at 1601. Getting in the pole position here at 1601. Anything happening online, ladies and gentlemen? And for anyone who missed out online here today as well at 1601. I wish I had more 14 Cameron Roads to sell, but there's only one 14 Cameron Road on the market, ladies and gentlemen, in Box Hill North at 1601. At $1,601,000 now, ladies and gentlemen. No late bids, no late offers. Once the property has been knocked down, it will be deemed sold. We're at $1,601,000 now. Holding the bid here. I will take 1,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Any bid or offer, any increment here today at $1,601 million here. On my left-hand side here at 1601. Nothing happening online, it seems, at $1,601,000 now. Going to call it 3 times so I'm sure and everyone's sure here at $1,601,000 now. First call now, 1601. Second call now at $1,601,000. For the third and final call now at $1,601,000. All done, all finished and silent now. Get ready to celebrate here. Bidders here on my left hand side. Get ready to miss out under bidders here today and online at $1,601,000 now. What is it? Lord Chatter here on my left hand side indicates to me there could be a bid coming here on my left hand side. Thank you for your patience. If we're selling your property, we'll be doing the same thing too. Alright, $1,601,000 now. Jim, all done, all out, all finished and all dusted. Hopefully we can find you another property, but it won't be 14 Cameron Road in Box Hill North. We're at $1,601,000 now. On behalf of the team at Buxton Real Estate, Jim and I have been the listing agents for the property. We're at $1,601,000. This property is selling. This property is selling. This property is. Are you sure this property is? Put your hands together to the new purchasers for 14 Cameron Road. This property is sold. Congratulations.